Right, here we are. Who indeed? BBPN, and of course, guess Season 17. Some of you are in Week 3, but let's try and wrap some things up with a bit more of Week 2, because Week 2 did indeed have some more glorious matches. Well, at least, you know, the talent is singularly... Or was it singular? Anyway, look, we'll watch it anyway. Alright, ain't you there? Alright, well, apparently we're in Winter Peg again because, yep, bloody blizzard. I still remember that one of the NAF games I played. Yep, we were the only blizzard because we were tracking it on Turf Play. Great app for if you're a Blood Bowl player, great app. This is why we always support it, but yeah, the only blizzard was, yeah, go figure. My game, Kislev, Slane's Land versus Gnomes. What a great fucking game that was. Problem is his trees. Yep, 16 out of 16 turns. GFI every turn, usually 2, never failed a 1. Blizzard all game. Gotta love with the random dice of things, you know, make it go that way. Made for a more entertaining game. Don't get me wrong, it was definitely entertaining. Anyway, what we got here? Lewd Grip. Yep, there he is, right there. Yep, he's in this team. How he affords to hire him every game, I have no idea. But yep, Lewd Grip's crew, right there. Lewd Grip is right there. This is, remember, his match week 2. Alright, well, they're on their way. Let's get moving, lads.
Turn down for what?
Work.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, well, 3 squares. They're the Nurgle team. Yeah, it is a Nurgle team. Not exactly known for build, Bexley, or speed. And notice what he doesn't have on the team. Not a single warrior. Not a single one. Instead, he's got Lewd Grip, who he keeps hiring every game, and a bunch of beasts, and a bunch of rotters. And a couple of spares. No way this could possibly go wrong, right? No way. Look, he's got plenty of rotters, alright? He's got spares. Alright, just saying. As for the Norse team here, they do have a reserve, bravo. Glass cannons, the lot of them. I just went looking for skills. Nope, doesn't have any.
What's done is done.
Well, except for this lad back here. Yeah, he is probably the only skill of the entire team. Let's take a look. If it'll let me select it eventually.
We must overreact immediately.
I'm trying to select it. There we go. Finally, leader. Yep, he has leader on his thrower. Not like sure hands or a skill you might need, but you know what? Fine. Just fine. Get you a reroll. I can't really criticize that. Other than that, the default user is sure hands, but you know what? Decided he's going to take leader so he gets an extra reroll on the field. Alright, okay. Well, a reroll costs you what? 100k later in the season? Get you a reroll early. Alright, Lewd Grip, of course, has the ball. As you can tell, well, he has some great hands. He has pass. He's got strong arm. We've got fouling going on. And...
What? No! What? No! No! Ah, no! Ah!
Yeah, basically, it's sure hands for everything. It's one way of looking at it, isn't it? Yeah, it is indeed. I'm not totally against it. It's just, you know, you might need sure hands. But you know what? Fine. You know, this is his plan. We're going to stick with it here. Alright, speaking of plan, there's the frenzy. There's the hit as the Yeti goes and, well, doesn't do anything. But you know what? Yay, it moved, it hit something, didn't fall down. That's a win in some people's books. Norse, of course, being blast cannons. Of course, he got block across here. Does he have any Ufurfers? I'm lucky. I don't think he does either. Are they all dead? Could be in this team. Could be indeed.
Why won't you die?
I have no idea. Game is young now, so keep your optimism up there. Now remember, Rotters, of course, have Decay. Decay, of course, is that wonderful skill that you have to roll twice when you get casualtied. Yeah, he's not hiring any. Alright. This is not my problem, Talent. This is not my problem. Oh, speaking of problems, yeah, here we go. Double skull. Great. Ah, fucking great. Gets the push away. It's like the rock away, but doesn't really do much. More hitting. Got him.
Yay.
Stunned him, yay. Are you ever going to use any of new cheers talent? Are you ever going to use any of them? Like people said, you don't show up enough there. You never write, you don't call, all the kinds of nonsense. Are you officially on Team USA this year? Maybe. Alright. Alright. 2 dice, there we go. Solid hit. Solid takedown, we hope. The glass cannon so far is surviving. He's getting stunned all over the place, but it's not really achieving anything. Push me, fuck off. And here we are, turn 2. Turn 2 of achieving work problems. What do you mean work problems? Define work problems. Everything's exploded, that's work problems. Anyway. It's like my line of work some days. Anyway, here we go. Push me, fuck off. Yep, rerolls that, why not? He's got rerolls. There we go!
Your pain shall be legendary.
Well, we did say we would do one. He's dead, he's dead. Take a while, roll him in. The fucking cunt is dead. And notice, dead and dead. Double dead. Does that count? Maybe, maybe not. I think it does count. It should count as 2 deaths, because he died twice. There we go. Alright, fine. How about fucking no? Thank you, Griff. Anyway, solid takedown over here. See if we can do something. Come on! You know, someday he might actually do something with all these armor breaks. I'm looking it up. Any time today. Anytime? No? Ah, fuck! Okay. Quack's out of order this week. Yeah, maybe you're ahead. Well, we'll see. There's one dead right there. Ronnie lived up to it. He double died. All right. Time for fouling.
And you failed.
Yeah, well, it's a KO. I'm not too sure it's entirely a fail. See, Ed didn't catch that one. And then he fails a basic dodge. Lou Grip, of course, still has the ball. Remember, Lou Grip's only strike 3. He looks bigger, but he's only strike 3. Has strong arms, short hands, and, of course, pass. All right. Big hit, big takedown. Yeah, well, you gotta wait till Finel. I've got goblins. Whack-a-mole. Come on. Come on. That's a stun. I still have the goblins to play this week. Expectations very low, that game. My expectations are very low. Except for my nobles. Apparently they are as gods. AKA, turn 14, he finally KO'd one. Well done.
Suck my robot ball.
Yeah, suck him and suck him dry. Anyway. Norse stormed in. This is great cage here, cadet. Great fucking cage. You're showing real talent again. Solid push. Well, there we go. He actually hit the poor bastard. Will he actually do anything to the armor? You knew as soon as I said it's not going to happen.
You're a fucking choir boy compared to me. A choir boy.
Blizzard continues, and right now, as you can see, the rod is, well, having problems. What are we already? 1 injection, 1 dead. All right, fair enough. Regeneration, of course, hasn't worked. Of course, remember, rodders don't have regeneration. That's the great thing about rodders. They just die. Mostly. I don't know, does he actually have regeneration? Nurgle's rot. Yeah, so you can make another rodder. I always have to remind myself. The thing that has regeneration is all the other pieces. Except for Loot Grip, if I recall, right? Yeah, Loot Grip doesn't have regeneration. Which is bizarre, because you'd think, well, he should have regeneration. He's well... I guess he plays on more than just the Nurgle team, but it is what it is. Whack! Alright. Alright, I'll kill goblins if he allows it. You know how Finel is. Complain, complain, complain. Norse, well, they're keeping him contained. Lou Grip, here we are, 4 turns and hasn't even passed midfield. Pack guy, so no regeneration. Well, he should be packed. He really should be. I'd rather hire the other people. The power of jump up, the power of hit. There we go. Solid takedown, sends them flying. Bravo. Ah, it's a start.
I approve.
Back to Nurgle, turn 5. Trying to return the favour. Big whack, even gets the KO. Yay!
Brilliant!
It is kind of it's sort of brilliant. We'll take it for now. We will indeed take it. We're just hoping things get a little worse. Or was that better? It depends on your take there. Yeah, Nurgle got the Roderick game now in BB3. Yeah, true. Whack. More punching. Come on, more punching. Nope. Oh, Lou Grip's throwing a punch. Yeah, there's no way that's ever going wrong. Yeah, he is supposed to move forward and score, right? It's just a suggestion, cadet. Casual dodging. Do. Anyone else dodging? Yep, he is. Okay, you realize you left the line, right? All right, let's see if Lockstar goes all over that one. I'm curious if he will. The power and jump up, tries to get another one clear. There we go. Solid hit, solid takedown. Timber. No, not Timber. You know what I mean. Is he going to risk it for the biscuit? Yes, he is. Casual push, because that's what he wants. Why? Because now it's 2 dice.
Brilliant!
Yeah. Now it's 2... Never mind. You know, you might as well follow it up. All right, there we go. There's the 2 dice. Timber! Down he goes. Woohoo! He was going to get it one way or the other way, so... All right, well done. Well done. Where's the camera going? There he is. Oh, there it is. Magnet hands. It's like jazz hands. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, Power Frenzy does get the takedown. This thing lacked the breaking armor for the last while. Alright. Well, turn 6. Let's see if Nurgle can get the ball back. Anytime today. Look, it's a bouncing ball. And yeah, guess what? It is the leader. The one who doesn't have sure hands. Yep, he gets the ball. Whack-a-mole. Someday.
Damn, I'm good.
Come on. More whacking, more AV7, doesn't fail. All right, Lou Grip gets up, here we go. Casual blitz, just to shove him out of the way, put another player on him. Yeah, that's what you're doing, right? There you go. All right, beautiful. Absolutely fucking beautiful. He's just going to, you know, he might casually dodge. This is the old tentacles. It might actually work. Not the current nerfed one. Trust me, that's nerfed. All right. Turn 6. All right, what can Norse do for you? Still has a reroll. There we go. Casual blitz. 1 die into a skull. Into a double skull. Geez, what else would he get?
Let those dirty beasts worship the mud now.
Cadet's delighted. He hasn't had to do a fucking thing. Yeah, the opponent can't reroll it. Yeah, true, but the odds of you getting away compared to 2020, like I said, 2016, that tentacle worked better. 2020, not so well. I hate that they nerfed that. I preferred it the old way. Alright, solid takedown. Gets a nice little stun. Beautiful. Alright, dear Lou Grip, you need to be here. You are nowhere near there. Anytime today.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
2016 versus 2020. No, the odds are not the same. Statistically now, it does kind of favour now, unfortunately, the person running away. Just a bit. This is why I've got a problem with it. Used to work great. No, not quite so great. But then again, they did the same thing with shadowing too. Readjusted to be 1 straight reroll. Once you start crunching the math, no, don't like it. Don't like it at all. Alright, here we go. Basic 2 dice. Another push. Hey, Ultra Receiver. He does remember Lou Grip can throw. Shame about the blizzard. Yeah, I found my experience. No, it doesn't, Luke. No, it doesn't. Yeah. Failed a few more times than it should be statistically. That's just my frustration with it, though. You know, again, I used to like the tree with tentacles. Don't like her as much now. Why? Because again, the change of tentacle to 1 die. Give me the 2 dice any day. All right, big whack, no problem.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
La 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 la. What do you mean naturally unlucky there? Unless I'm fouling, then it works fine. Trust me. All right. The only thing that matters, you know, their death toll. Speaking of, come on, Nurgle, you can do this. All you gotta do is, well, a lot of dodging. All right, here we go. Creative hit. Does it work? Why are you GFIing in a blizzard? Alright, fine. No. Now you need to get out of the way. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Alright, well, he gets away with it anyway. There we go. Casual pass. Bang on target. He even catches it.
Time for a true display of skill.
It shouldn't work, but it fucking works. Go figure, cadet. Go fucking figure.
Let's test your knowledge and see what you've learned so far.
Woo!
Unicorns. Where are they dancing? Please use one word to describe the texture of their magical fur.
As bizarre as that was, we all agree on that, Luke, that was just, you know what, that had no right to work. None. Works flawlessly. Go figure. Still has a reroll. Some days, yeah, you just gotta get lucky. Well done, cadet. Didn't lose sight of what was you need to add. Of course, it's typical Nurgle team. Scores on turn 8. That just kind of makes sense. How many games Nurgle wins are 1-0? That is the strength of Nurgle. Of course, now we're going to discover just how strong Nurgle is. Are we going to see a one-turn touchdown? Severely doubt it. Unless there's a riot, which in this blizzard's perfectly possible. Very perfectly possible. There we go. Solid kick. Everyone gets a reroll.
Do you hear the voices too?
I hear voices all day. It's why we drink. Cheers. Alright, let's get rid of that blizzard thing here. Alright, here we go. Push me. Fuck you. Bit of frenzy here for the old, you know. Come on. Come on. This is the problem. Rodders are AV8. As many people say, it's the same problem with zombies. Too high AV. They really should be 7. But you know what? It is what it fucking is.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, I've heard many arguments about that, you know, what they really should be. It's like, what should the stats really be? Yeah, well. Come on!
That was strangely arousing.
Strangely frustrating. It's called stun followed by a stun. How soon he gets piling on, who knows? That's what I love about Berserkers, how he's getting piling on. Why? Principle of the matter. Picks up the ball, gets the fumble. Poor Lockstar, you know. Did everything right, but catch the fucking thing. Alright, well, we're into halftime there. Score at least isn't tied. There, Cadet will be happy. 1-0. Anyway, today's halftime, of course, is brought to you by Elisha AFC. Still eating baby, 6-14-31. Thank you, Angela. It's going to be a long one, this one, is it? Alright, well, maybe we can get a right, speed things up a little bit. Come on. Norse drive. Once again, we do stress that Nurgle, quite frankly, is much better on the defense. They really are. Granted, however, he's got a whole pile of rodders instead of the beasts. Or, you know, even the warriors. This is called Cadet's great fucking experiment. Cheers. I drink more to that, but you know the rules of this channel. Sigh. Yeah, I know. My own stupid rules. Alright, Norse, you have a full roster, including you even have a reserve who's just been thrown on the bench. What amazes me, here we are, week 2. The Norse have a reserve. Unlike a lot of the other AV7 teams. Hell, ask the Dark Elves. They're an AV8 team. At least they think they are. Not the way they've been behaving of late. Again, Storm, I feel for you. I really do. That's just a hell of a bad start. Yeah, they aren't reserve anymore. Well, he's got one sitting out here. Now, as for the Rodders, well, he's still got a reserve. We'll see how long that lasts. All right, here we go. Solid kick. 3 rerolls for everybody. All right, come on. Let's get down and boogie. Hopefully a couple of casualties, as my sister would say. Come on, we want to see beatings. Kill 2 linemen last game. Did you now? Yeah, I know. I saw one of the Dark Elf games. Yep, 2 blitzes, including, you know, 1... Oh, there it is! Woohoo! Well, he's dead! He's dead! Oh, it's even the fucking loader. Who cares? It's even the fucking loner. As we all know, loners' lives don't matter. No one's gonna mourn for that one. Nobody. We'll just hire another one. That's all it's gonna be, Jake. It's all it's gonna fucking be. Alright, charge. Big punch, big takedown. Does he get another one? Nah, just gets a stun. We're back to that again, are we? Alright, Norse. If he wants to win the game, he has to score in 3 turns, maybe 4. If he wants to win. If he just wants to play the tie, he just has to score any time in the next 8 turns. There we go, easy pickup. You're right. What does he need your hands for? Not that it ever comes into effect.
Panda! Fucking shut up!
Alright, Nurgle. Down another player. Again. Counter blitz. There we go. Push me. Fuck off. And frankly, all Nurgle can do right now is just, well, the old elven screenplay. That seems to be the best idea. He's being extremely conservative. Cadet is doing an Anarian play. He's not even playing elves, and he's doing an Anarian play. They're all running backwards. Blue Grip can't even make up his mind where he's going. Alright, fair enough. Alright, dear Norse, go this way. Not like it's fucking obvious, AJ. Not like it's fucking obvious. Alright, here you go, the Norse. Yep, gee, I wonder what side he's going after.
The left side.
Yep, there we go. Blitzes through, charges through, no problem. The rest of the team might as well follow up. Come on, Yeti! Yeti not going anywhere. Of course, mind you, the problem is the Yeti doesn't like moving unless he's blitzing now, right? You could have used a blitz. Maybe even 3 dice. Just saying. No, seriously, just saying. I'm not being critical of it, I'm just going, that was a choice. Because I imagine eventually he does want the Yeti to get skills, but I guess Lockstar has his own plans for this team. Part of it is, well, not losing. And so far they're getting some pretty decent SPP. They've got 2 confirmed kills. Well done. He's going to have the most skilled lineman in the entire fucking league at this rate. Alright, here we go, Cadet. Here's your plan. Yep, surf into lock. Yeah, there we go. Mr. Loot Grip. Would you care to take care of the problem? Once in a sit again, I have to remind people, Luke Grip is only strike 3, despite the size of his character. He's only strike 3. So many people assume he's strength 4. Nope, he's 3. I don't even remember him being 4, you know, but they've always made him look like a big, huge warrior. Nope, strength 3. He just has a lot of talent. Yeah, I know. Give him some pinatas. Yeah, Mary. Sorry for the Magpie division. Yeah, apparently. Magpie is going to prove to be a very weird division this year, isn't it? Ask the Choffs. They were expecting an SPP feast, and that didn't exactly work out to plan, did it? Anyway, back to Norse. Big punch, big takedown right there. And the Norse, well, believe it or not, he's actually partially contained. But don't worry, he should be able to solve that problem like that. If he can actually break armor again.
Panda! Fucking shut
Yeah,
up!
wouldn't it be neat if, if he had something that carved through armor like it was nothing? It'd be really neat if he actually had a creature that could actually do that naturally, you know? Anyway, carrying on the game. Well, the Norse have decided they're in no rush. Turn 11. He's really not right. Playing for the tie it is. Just wants to get the SPP, the tie. He's happy. All right, well. It's early in the season. It's not a losing strategy, per se. Like a blood spawn. Oh, yeah. Love those fucking things when they work. I like the star one. He's pretty fun. Leo Grip in the front. Are you sure that's a good idea, son? Seriously, are you sure that's a good idea? You did put a lot of money into the poor bastard. Alright, charges in, 2 dice, gets himself a push. Alright. Fun fact, you do have 4 rerolls, Cadet. You could green one at this point, and I wouldn't protest very loudly at it, you know? Now it's starting to look like you want something to happen, and it's just not happening. Meanwhile, he decides to just casually dodge, because why not? He's not a dwarf, so fair enough. And now the Norse have to, well, once again, readjust and go the other way, with hopefully a casualty or even a KO. Anytime today. No?
Holy dooly!
Just no. Alright, well, he's moving forward. He's got plans. He could decide to score in 4, maybe 5. Alright, maybe 5. He's kind of made sure of that one, hasn't he? Well, he's got options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, go. Fun fact, in the original rules, the Norse are immune to Blizzard in the original rules, so they can ignore it. Blizzard hit? No, they wouldn't trip. Of course, look at the new Norse. Wonder if that's something they'll ever bring back. Well, we got BB 2025, which, if rumor's correct, is coming out this month. If the rumor's correct. I haven't checked the shipping schedule, but the official previous game is now officially off the order list. Off the order list. So congratulations. That's a good sign. Yeah, the new Norse trip on a 3. You are correct. That whole drunkard thing makes it even worse. I know. November is a possibility, because at minimum, we know it's going to be in before Christmas. However, the whole maybe it's going to be in on October is definitely fair cop at this point. Someone would have to go hack GW and check what their shipping schedule is. They'd fucking know. But yeah, BB 2020 is now officially off the shopping list. You can't order it anymore. Some would say that's actually a distribution sign. Signed by what? I have no idea. But it is a sign. Someone put a sign up somewhere.
How could this happen?
It's a sign! Even Griff knows it's a sign. Look, Griff, you've got more than 4 chairs. You just haven't tried them at any time. You already told me, how about no? Alright, fair. Just letting you know, you haven't been forgotten. Everyone's forgotten where you are, and some people sneak in your chair occasionally when you're not looking, though. It should be an immediate timeout, but you're not here to do it. Exactly. Is Wanker a thing? I don't think Wanker's actually a thing in this chair. Which is bizarre, considering what channel this is. You'd think it would be. I'll have to work on that. La 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 la. Alright, 2 dice, gets a nice hit. You know what? Yeah, we keep hoping.
I broke your stupid crap, moron!
Someday your dream will come true. Yeah, and someday the US will win the Euro Cup. You have a star here who has no skills. Why? Honestly, why? Alright, okay. Whack! Oh, well, he's down. Griff 69. Oh, you are hoping to have that extra night with my sister, aren't you? Anyway. I'll talk to her, okay? Just for you, I'll talk to her. La 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 la. Alright, here we go. Solid little clunk here. By a player who shouldn't be standing. Alright, well, he's apparently standing. And Nurgle, with all the problems with the design of this team, are somehow still containing the Norse. Granted, the Norse frustration is he got that 1 death, and then that's it. For this drive, of course. For this drive. Alright. Back to Norse again. Norse, here we are, 10-14. This is hard play. Notice the lack of rerolls being used here, but they're not getting anywhere.
Inconceivable!
Yeah, I know, I agree. Hit fucking harder. This has become one of those... It's just, we've got 2 good solid hits, and that's it. A little disappointing, actually. However, he's not losing. Yet. Keyword is yet. Nuffle might always turn around and completely, like, even quad skull him. That's always possible. Isn't that always the way? And yep, once again, the Norse are going to stall another turn or two. Again, he's in no hurry, but the turns are ticking, son. The turns are ticking. But basically, he decided by around turn 2, you know, he's not getting fast enough removals, go for the tie. As long as his team's intact, which week 2, looking at what division he's in, is a legitimate strategy, because you know what he's looking ahead at. He's not thrilled. There are some teams that can put some serious pain into this team, because AV7. Not like that's ever going to happen, but you know what? Let him dream. Push me, fuck you. Meanwhile, Nurgle still has 3 rerolls. Again, this is becoming one of those games where there's just futility all over the place. Another solid push. How about you? 1 die. Well, you're rerolling that one, and yep, gets the takedown, no problem. Do you follow it up? Nope, because that's what you do when you're smart.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
Well, Rodder screws that up, gets himself... Yeah, I can even say it. Yep, nice and stunned. You can predict that one. Yeah, crowd is waiting for something exciting to happen. The game started off exciting. The half started off exciting. Now it's gotten rather disappointing. Norse trying to make a hole. There you go, knocked down. That's all he achieves. Goes in, and yep, he's going to have to move up and, well, make a cage and hope it works. Oh, don't even talk to me about the scaving. Don't even fucking talk to me. Those rats can run like the wind, and they do. What did he score? 5 touchdowns in his second game? 5? He's having a great fucking day, isn't he? There we go, finally a KO. Better than Nathan Lever. Alright, fair enough. You'll take it. Couple more players move up. 2 dice in a loot group again. Having to remind people he's only strength 3, so this is an easy hit. Down he goes. The player best qualified to try and pin him, and he's down unstunned. Alright, meanwhile. Come on, lad. Oh, everyone's fully dead. Yep, re-rolls it. Good re-roll. Absolutely. Bravo! Bravo! I couldn't this year. Euroball, I couldn't this year. Why? It's in a country that will immediately arrest me for arriving in. They don't like people who kill Russians for a living, Luke. They really don't. That was the problem, and they knew it immediately.
Brutality.
Because I got interviewed by the team captain, and then he realised Hungary. And that was a no-go for me. So much for that idea. So I've had to send Charles. Good luck, Charles. Alright, push me, fuck off. 2 dice and a miss. Nice try, though. He still has to do stuff. Yo, make a dodge. There we go, bravo. Hasn't pinned. You really need to be there, though, son. But, alright, we'll live with that. Got him!
Oh, hell no!
Definitely a stud, but he got him. Alright, so Nurgle got a few good hits in. Alright, 1 more. Maybe 2. Yeah, well, maybe make it 2. Why not? Get a couple more hits in. Frankly, at this point here, you know, Cadet's got nothing better to do but, you know, swing and a miss, swing and a push. While he's made it not perfectly easy, it's doable. Has 3 rerolls. Have we all seen a... Yeah, we've all seen 1 in 9s. This could all go totally wrong. Big headbutt.
Yay for murder.
We've had murder earlier, but you know what? It's a KO. We'll take it. It's a removal. Shows that, yes, you can actually hit something. And break armor occasionally. Here we go. The Blitzaways. Trying to do this smart. So that way he doesn't have to make a dodge. Here we go. Woo! Alright, here we go. Another 2 dice. Gets the hit. That's all he needs. Because, remember, he didn't even want a fair 1 in 9. 136 is what he was worried about. And now he's actually doing a couple of greed blocks. Why? Why not?
It's over 9,000!
And now it's just a casual walk-in, and there we are, tie game. Cadet is so fucking thrilled. Here's hoping next year the Euro Bowl's actually in a country I'm allowed to travel to. Here's hoping. Here's hoping Team Canada's not on the bottom table again. Many people have said, yeah, I called that. Sean was not happy. I called that. Well done. All right. Are you officially on the Team USA this time? Are you officially on the team, or are you just there for the compliments and the gooning? Remind the Canadians, Elbow's fucking up this time. God, they did so bad that time. It's like, oh, we're going to do great. No, you're not. Even the Poles called it out day one. It was great. You're just in the open. All right, good luck. Foul a couple of them for me. All right. So, Nurgle, unless they get a riot, well, this game's pretty much, well, Cadet's favourite score, 0-0. Almost. Well, 1-1, he did get some SVP out of it. You know what I mean, he hates ties. See, this is the problem. I'm sober. I can't talk when I'm sober. Brain doesn't function that way. Yeah, there we go. The other combo that everyone hates. I love that combo. Here we go. Free square. Okay.
And his name is
Panda.
Well, at least we had 2 deaths in this game, so bravo. Bravo fucking hell. And yes, you're having used the neutrals, aren't you there? It should play differently, but yeah, Borak they're not looking for. I think that's going to surprise them. They're not looking for them. You might casually surprise a lot of your opponents. By casual surprise, I mean foul them into fucking oblivion. Alright, here we go. Because when in doubt, Borak's a great ball carrier. He really is. He proved that in Alicante. Alright, 2 dice. Solid pow. You really are going for the 110. You really are going to try this. Alright. It's doable. The squad's playing Greece first. Oh, bravo, sir. Bravo fucking oh. You played the Greeks. Why not? Yeah. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go, go. Yeah, you're short by a metric mile, son. You're short by a metric mile. Alright, he's got the ball. Has to throw it from now. Alright, here we go. Strong arm. Did he get it? No. Just no. Oh, can't handle his balls, apparently. Alright, there we go. Bravo. Cadet got his favorite score. He tried. God, trying to engineer a 1-10 touchdown with a movement 6-piece. He got the free square, which made it a little more viable. But as everyone would tell you, trying to do that, you need every dice roll perfect to maybe. He's still dealing with a blitz.
Note the huge-breasted typist in the background.
Hello, Panda. Welcome home. Anyway, you just tuned in right near the tail end of that one there. 1-1 is your final score. Cadet tried. Blue Grip did his best. See, there you go.
Which one of you dumb sister fucking tiki torch carrying sloths from the Goonies looking pieces of shit wants to go next?
See, there you go. See, I figured that was appropriate for you. There you go. It's nothing but the talent being insulting to the opponents. Anyway, there we go. 1-1 tie. Cadet must be so pleased with himself. Anyway, good luck out there in Euro Cup. You've got a little bit of rest before all the bloodbath only starts, but hopefully we'll see a couple more of you guys there on Thursday, and of course maybe a bit of Friday. Anyway, thanks for your support. Makes the show a little possible there. We'll see you all same blood time tomorrow. Which division gets the pop? And yep, and rumor has it, yep, tomorrow is maybe the game we're all waiting for from this division. Ogres versus Goblins. God, the futility of that game. Nuffle, bless your dice.